Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with the experiments on digestion. Last time we had read about liver and its functions. So now we are going to start with the experiments on digestion. And here we are first going to study about the action of saliva on starch. First, what you do is you prepare a suspension of starch. Take 1 gram of starch and put it in 100 ml of water and heat it. Now put this suspension in 2 test tubes and you test the samples for starch and sugar by adding iodine solution to it. Then take a little starch suspension in another third test tube and add equal amount of saliva to it. And this saliva you can collect earlier by chewing some wax. Hold this test tube in your hand for about 15 minutes to make it warm, or you can put it in a beaker containing water at 38 degrees Celsius. And now you perform sugar and starch test on it. You will see that it does not show a positive starch test, but the sugar test is positive. This shows that the starch which was present has been converted into simple sugar. Then action of pepsin on egg white. Egg white is protein. You stir egg white in about 500 ml of water. Boil the mixture, filter it through glass wool, and this filtrate will be cloudy liquid. And take 4 test tubes and mark them as A, B, C and D and put equal amount of this suspension which you have prepared in each of the test tubes. And now add few drops of 1% solution of pepsin and hydrochloric acid as follows. What you will do, in test tube A you will add only pepsin, in B you will add only hydrochloric acid, in C you will add pepsin and hydrochloric acid, and in D you will add acid and boiled pepsin solution. Now place all the test tubes in a beaker of water at about 35 degrees Celsius. So you will put these test tubes in a beaker containing water at 35 degrees Celsius for nearly 10 minutes. Only test tube C will show the cloudless suspension change to clear solution. So only in test tube C the cloudless suspension change to clear solution. The experiment proves 3 things. Number 1, pepsin can digest protein only and when it is acidic. Second, acid alone has no effect on protein. Third, boiled pepsin fails to digest proteins. And in other words, the enzyme pepsin is destroyed by heating. Then third one is the effect of acidity and alkalinity on enzyme reaction. In the same experiment as above, take 5th test tube E, in which take the egg white suspension. So in E also you are going to put egg white suspension and add to it similar quantity of pepsin plus a few drops of mild sodium bicarbonate. So you will add few drops of sodium bicarbonate to it and keep the solution at 35 degrees Celsius. No change will be noticed in the cloudiness of the suspension. It proves pepsin does not act in alkaline media.